Okay guys, so what I'm doing today is I'm giving the ducks wormer. They're 12 weeks old now. We got them at 8 weeks old from the rearing field. Because this pond's been used a lot over the years, I think, I'm not 100% certain, but I think from what I've seen, it builds up, well, how would you say it, the stock of worms from the shit, from the stuff they pick up. Also there's a lot of slugs, so they get worms from there. So I don't know if they've got worms. It's more of a precautionary measure, because the only way to really tell from my experience is when you pick them up after a shoot day, for example, or if you find one, if you can catch one, which is difficult, but you can be done. There's just no condition to them, and obviously there's no condition to them, they're not flying well, they're not sporting, which is the ultimate goal, is to have sporting ducks that are not easy to shoot. So yeah, it's a preventative measure that I do. It's just to try and maximise the chance of them being sporting. So the way I do it, as you probably guessed, I put the food in the mixer, then I put cooking oil in there, and that just helps the powder of the worms stick to the food. I should have, my head's a bit all over the show this morning. It's my first video, first time doing this, first time commentating, speaking to myself, which feels a bit weird. So yeah, going back to it, I get my oil, which is just standard cooking oil. Hopefully my cement mixer works. Struggled the other day for some reason. I think it's just something to do with the belt. And it goes. Turn it on, find the button. And see how you see that bit of a push to get going? Not a good sign. And there, rubbish. Find my scoop. Lovely job. A bit of food for the chickens. So yeah, bit of oil in there. New one. I need to take some food for the, I've got another hopper out on a different pond, and I've got 2 hoppers out, and that's full of just wild bird mix, just to try and encourage anything that is wild to come in, and anything of mine that leaves my pond to go over to there. There's just food there for them when they get there. This is what we're feeding, flubanol 5%. I've already worked it out, it's 2.5 scoops per 20 kilo of feed, and we give this over 7 consecutive days. We'll just sprinkle that in there. 1, 2.5. Number 1. Now because I ripped the bag, instead of using it, we'll tip it into here. Let that mix up. I'll speed up for the next 3. I've got to do 4 bags, but I'll fast forward it if I can. Like I say, first video, never even ever used any video editing software or anything, so it'll be interesting to see if I can actually do it. Simple as that. And I might be thinking, why aren't I tipping it in? Well, that's just because Might take me longer to scoop it out, but it just means it's mixing up more. And a bit of shit food there. Get it all. Bit of cake there. Bit of dust. Yeah, that's okay. Number one. Tip it up again. This time we'll open the bag properly so I can reuse it. On the other bags for the pheasant food, it's might be better if it was sharp, wouldn't it? The bags are stringed, as in they got string here, so you can just rip them open dead easy. It makes a nice clean opening. But with these, because they're heat sealed, you have to cut them if you want to use the bag again, which I do. Let's see if this mixer goes again without any help. No. And again, bit of oil. Cement mixer don't sound too healthy. I paid €150 for this, and I've used it for the past 6 years. A lot as well, a lot. Mixed concrete in it, done the duck food, I do my mix for the pheasants, just done some work this thing. For 150 quid I can't complain. If it gives out, it's money already. But if it gives out, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to figure it out and fix it. If they can be arsed, they've got the time, instead of just buying a new one. Right then. Probably better if I move that out the way, to be honest. A bit easier. I'm going to leave it running. I think that's just better to do. And that, my friends, is all she wrote. And the clean-up crew will get what's left on the floor. Whoops. I would like to put this camera on my chest, but I do. Where can was that from? It's a warm day today, kids. I think it's about 32 degrees, which for an Englishman is very hot. Right, mixer can stay there. Not much crime around here, touch wood. I think she'll be okay for the time being. Okay then, let's rock and roll. Oh, I need to take some wild bird food as well. Nearly forgot. Think, Ben, think. Too busy looking at my camera. That's pigeon food that I'm holding in the bag, great. Pigeon food I bought for the pigeons that have disappeared. This is mice, this. Take 3 and fill it right up. Pissing about. Christ, it's just sweaty on my head. Goosed in it. Right then, let's go. Hopefully we get no spillages. Nice and steady. It's handy though, because I'm so close to the pond. Need fuel. Let's see what they've eaten since yesterday. Looks like these are already empty. Nope, haven't touched it. Really? That's because there's still food. Just move the hoppers a little bit. Not always on the same spot. Put you there. Yeah, it's my OCD kicking in. I mean, I've just made no difference, but you know. Like I say, my OCD. I got two, a bucket and a bag. I'm just going to see where it needs it most. Dust. You see that lid there? That's the beaver. That's the beaver sticking his hands in and lifting it up. Maybe it'll worm the beaver as well, I don't know. Hello duckies. This will be a hot one, I think. They like this one. Yeah. Looks like this one's a nice hot one as well. What's this one like? Plenty in it. And the beavers cut the trees there, look. So we already stripped the bark. And that one, need to cut it up really, I'll just drive over it. Beating a bit out of there. Yeah, so you see how they're fouling the bank up, you know, and ducks are in the same spot all the time. I know ducks are quite good at squirting shit out, as in stuff passing through them. Oh, duck there, is that one of mine or is that just a wild one? We'll never know. Well, there was 750 on this pond when we put them on, right? Well, it's impossible to tell how much now. I just go off the food consumption. So we've already put 40 kilo out. There's easily another 40 kilo there gone. That's 80 kilo. So if I've lost any, I don't think it's going to be big numbers. I can't see any dead floating. Just makes it easier when I drive. Yeah, the banks, this is really what I need to do, what I should do, what I'm going to do for next year. I really want to cut. So these bushes here, that hazel, this hawthorn, I think it's a hawthorn. Hawthorn, clear all that, clear these sickies here, that hawthorn, and make more of an open bank here. And hopefully I can also put a peg here as well, especially once those sickies have gone. So it makes it a bit more desirable to shoot. But you know, that's going to be distant for you, that's going to be next year. Right, let's fill these up and get out of Dodge. He's just ringing me. Chief. Not too bad, my friend, how are you? Reason for the call, mate. Do you know what time the ducks are arriving in the morning? I imagine they're getting to yours in the evening. The French, it's the French coming on Thursday, isn't it? At your place, yeah. 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 Fingers crossed, yeah. Is he going back to yours to take the... Is he bringing them in cardboard? Do you know? Are you keeping your cardboard, or are you going to burn it? Yeah, that's what I do at mine. I think normally you will. Every time I've been there, you've give it them back. No. They won't care. I don't think if you take it back or not. I don't think they'll be asked because I doubt they'll want to use it twice. Yeah. Yeah, I just didn't know if you were going to unload, pull, and then reload the carton back on, you see.
Hold on. You're jumping on my car now.
Yeah, I can hear you.
So as soon as it's unloaded, you can go to...
Yeah, perfect. Just so I've got a rough idea to organise people what time to be here. Yeah, no problem. What are you getting? Are you getting... How many are you getting?
4,000.
So it ain't going to take you long then, is it, Christ, to unload 4? No, alright, spot on.
I've asked Stuart to plan to have 10 people.
Yeah. Alright, spot on. 10 people plus Stuart plus Sam. Are you going to be there?
Yeah, I'll be there. So
13 people minimum.
we have 2 truckmen.
Yeah.
So no, honestly, it should be done in an hour and a half.
Yeah, no problem. Well, what I'll do is on the Friday morning I'll just keep in touch with you or Sam, just so I know how things are getting on. Okay, Chef, hopefully the weather's like this when they turn up.
We were, as you know, we were a bit concerned about the feather putting and people watching us. So we've had a bit of a plan to make sure that we keep out of the way and nobody can see us. But technically, I've asked a lawyer.
Yeah.
There is nothing illegal in feather putting.
No, it's just how it looks and how it sounds. It's the image of it that people don't like, but people shouldn't have the right to go in there anyway if it's private. If you're pulling them in the pen, it's private.
You know how they are.
Yeah. I saw another ad. You know, the petition. Yeah. Less people see, the better. Alright, pal. Yeah, no problem. What you should do is when a lorry turns up in the evening, is pull them all, put them back in the box, and then when people come, just open the box and let them out and say, look, we just let them out, we don't do anything to them. Yeah. Yeah, done for you. Yeah. I mean, will they not even clip them, the French?
No, they will not touch the bird.
They won't clip them either, not even with scissors. Yeah. Oh well. At least you're not pulling 11,000. Could be worse. 4,000's nothing.
I didn't size it. I didn't realize the problem back when we were doing 11,000 or 10,000 in Malta.
Yeah.
You think about this. Some twat, sneaks and records us doing it.
Yeah.
Puts it on the social media, even if it's perfectly legal.
Yeah.
The public will go fucking mental.
Yeah. Yeah.
You on your side, you're perfectly fine in the middle of the bush, so
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
I'll let you know as soon as I'll go.
yeah, no problem, my friend. Alright, Chief. I'll catch you later on, pal. What's up? Don't drop it, Ben. So they'll be on 4 again tomorrow. That'll be a daily thing, that 4 bags until well, another six days. Well, 5 days, because today's been done. I know it's only 2 strands and something can just hop over, but it's just, wishful thinking, should I say. Yeah, that's all it is wishful thinking. Do that. I don't think we're going to get much better than that, Shag. Rock. 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 Soft. There we go. A bit of touch won't make a difference. Oh shit. That's not gone well. I'm waiting for a tractor so I can cut over there, a nice grassy field, and then I can move the hoppers over there as well eventually, and then I'll lead the hoppers away gradually from the pond so they've got to walk to the food, and then they'll fly back, and that'll encourage the flying to get them strong, fitness. And you see all these reeds here, The edge of the water just comes to there from the bank, so I want to cut from the chateau a nice big open ride, electric fence it. I might buy sheep netting that's electric. Just roll it out, spike it in the ground, hook it up. It's a lot easier and a lot safer for the ducks. The ducks don't like to be in wood, especially when there's no bank and no shade. I mean, there's nowhere for them to sit proper. A lot of goshawks, buzzards, there's hassle. You know, even that bit of electric fence probably help a little bit, but that's if they like to sleep on that bank where it is. They might prefer to sleep on the bank by the wood. I don't know. I don't come down here at night because I don't want to disturb them. I just want to have a look down at this next pond. So the pond we've just been to is just over there. That's the first pond. There's 3 ponds, 1, 2 and then one further up. This is called Middle Pond, no surprise. I just want to go and have a look and see if there's any ducks on here, just in case any have flown from this one, which is just there, to here. I've got no hoppers here. The reason being, if they do end up on here, I want, because they're close to that food, I want them to fly back. Whereas if they end up on the big one, it's that much further away, and there's that less chance of them going back. So I'll put a hopper over there, just so that if they do go there, there's something to keep them on our pond at least. And I can't see no ducks. Can't hear no ducks. Oh, thought I could hear one, but it's from the other pond. So all this one's cutting as well. There's a peg. Guns walk down here, there's the peg. It's some nice shooting. Okay, let's go and do these hoppers. So wet. I mean, we've had sunshine for the past 2 weeks. Glorious sunshine, but it's still wet down here. Oh dear, we've dropped the fencing clips. Oh, shit. I need to stop swearing if I want to put stuff on YouTube. I need moving. And this needs cleaning. I need deep-throated gear stick. Boat ramp I made. A bit rotten now, but it still serves its job for the hopper. Oh, come on. It's a bit rotten, so I have to be careful I don't go through it. Some lovely carp in here as well. I've caught a few. No, nothing huge. But you see the water flicking. Well, I've caught a few, enough to make it enjoyable. That's the main thing. I'll probably put all 3 in here if I can. Careful, Ben. Ooh. No, you don't want any of that going in. Fish can eat that. And just where they've had a leak in the roof and it's just made the food go a bit mouldy. And I think that can cause something called botulism in ducks. Which I should read up about. One more. So it sits flush. You'd think it'd be alright, but no. I want to do it a different way. On there, it all lines up. Track of death. Back to the yard. I'm just gonna feel how much is in this other hopper. They prefer that one, I think, because of its location. So that one emptied out real quick, whereas this one not so much. Oh, still a decent amount in there.